Hello everyone, welcome back to Lifestream. My name is Little McGriddle, and so to catch you up to speed, because I did some stuff off camera, it was an accident. So magnifying glass, we need to use that on the bank key, it'll give us a number. I talked to her about some sister. I've made a telephone call. I went back to the church, or the common room, and apparently I could make a phone call. And that brought up her sister, named Audrey. She's in the hospital, and there's a surgery that she needs. She doesn't have the money. And now we are here. Look at the calendar, read the notes. Sally, that's Sally right there. Talk to the teller. Leave the bank. Oh wait, do we go get the necklace? There was a necklace that we need to get, so I think I'm gonna go get that. Common area. Stoop? No. There was a necklace, right? I'm kind of having a brain fart. Dresser, look at the necklace. Take the necklace. We got the necklace. Alright. Okay. Now we're gonna go back to our car. And go back to the bank. Okay. The month of July is displayed 2 dates of blah blah blah. Happy birthday, Sally! Sally! I got the hiccups now. Because I've been drinking vanilla latte. Can't drink it right now because I have a silly mask on. Ring the bell. Talk to the teller. Give you this. With a pang of sadness, you silently apologize to Sister Camilla and hesitantly hand the teller your cherished necklace. Here, you say, take it. It's solid gold. Holy moly, Father. Holy crap. Help pay for your sister's surgery. It can. The teller tears up. This might be worth a fortune. I can't take it. Your sister needs the money more than I need the necklace, you reply. Please, I insist. She cautiously takes the necklace and looks at you curiously. You really need to get into that safe deposit box, don't you? Yes, I do. You're a good person, Father. I'll help you. Just don't tell anyone or I might lose my job. No way in hell would I cause you to lose your job. Continue. Okay. I'll give her the bank key. You state we have the number. What is it? What's the number? It's 018. Okay, 018. You ask the teller to see if the key fits in the safe deposit box 018. She takes the key and walks behind the door with the employees only sign. Awesome, okay. And we have the package. Thank you very much. You have no idea how much you've helped. Please take care of yourself and your sister. I promise, Father. I hope this helps your friend. You have a good day now. We will, finally, that we've made progress. But you have a good day too, miss. Go to Anne's house for dinner. I have been waiting for this for 2 days. Alright. Continue. Go to Anne's house for dinner. Hold on, I'm going to equip the address. Leave the bank. Anne's house. And then we go to the address. You arrive just in time. You knock on the door and Anne quickly answers. She ushers you inside and welcomes you into her home. You take a seat at the dinner table already set and watch in amazement as Anne hustles about, putting the finishing touches on what looks to be her delicious meal. A bad leg certainly isn't stopping her. Soon Anne serves you food. Steak, corn, and mashed potatoes. That's what I was gonna have for dinner tonight. Or, well, when you see this, it'll be days after I had it. Never mind. It's a bit earlier than you were used to eating, but the day's troubling events have led to a ravenous appetite, and so you don't mind. Anne pours you a glass of homemade sweet tea before getting her own plate and sitting down to eat. Oh, you look so lovely, Anne. The first few bites consists of awkward silence. The only sound the ticking of a nearby clock. The food tastes wonderful, you have to admit, far better than the fare at the rectory. But your mind is still on the cherished necklace you had to give away. It was your only keepsake from Sister Camille. At least it went to a good cause, you tell yourself. The notion comforts you. Finally, as Anne takes a sip of her drink, you muster the courage to initiate conversation. This food is delicious, Anne. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you, Father, replies Anne shyly. My husband used to think so too. God rest his soul. You smile. He must have been a wonderful man. Anne looks down at her plate and closes her eyes. Yes, she agrees. He was. After a short whispered prayer, Anne looks up and returns her smile. So tell me about yourself, Father. Do we have to? Okay, well, you start. I'm not quite sure where to begin. I'm a simple man, really, and that much is true. You prefer the simple life, free from material goods and all the clutter and stress they inevitably bring. There's not much to tell. Somehow I doubt that, laughs Anne. When did you decide that you wanted to become a priest? You chuckle at the memory. Too personal to reveal that much. Oh, I guess it was some 40 years ago. I was always a religious man, but then one day I just knew that I wanted to serve God. Oh, okay, moving on. Many mouthfuls later, you begin to feel the first pang of fullness, and Anne speaks again. I wish I knew more about my faith. I never took the time to learn anything about it. Forgive my ignorance, but how do you go about becoming ordained? Eh? You take a sip of your tea and shrug. Oh, it's a complicated process and far too boring for dinner talk. If you want to learn more about your faith, then perhaps we should start with something more basic. Anne nods intently. That's fine by me. My husband was a carpenter. He always used to say, you can't build a strong house on a weak foundation. No duh. Bet everyone says that. I think. Good advice, you cheerfully agree. You find Anne's presence calming after having spent a lifetime among the faithful, priests, bishops, and other clergy. Talking to someone so new to her faith is refreshing. You know, continues Anne, my one regret in life is that I never had any children. Tell me, Father, do you have any kids? Yes, we do. And if you lie, I am going to pull my... I don't know what I was going to say. I am going to thrust my hand into the game and pull you out and beat you. Punch you in the face. You look up, startled. Why? What the hell? Why would you be startled by that? Whoa, oh jeez, that face. You finish reading a new journal entry just in time, too, as your eyes begin to blur from your headache, now in full swing. It's odd. Aunt Rose seems familiar. You are certain you've never met. How could you have? Yet you are somehow able to picture exactly what she looks like. Hear the precise sound of her voice, inflection and all. A more pressing concern is your father's trip to the bank. What exactly was inside the package he revealed? You have to admit your instinct is to scold your father for his foolishness. Instead of investigating the matter himself, he should have gone straight to the authorities. But it's too late for that, you suppose. Your father retrieved the package himself, and it is likely that he and he alone knows what's inside. It's the philosopher's stone! Despite for answers, you stand with a wince, ready to search for more journal entries despite the pain in your head. Okay, alright then. Desk. Desktop. Quill. There's nothing here. What was my objective? Oh crap, wrong thing. Search your father's house for clues as to his whereabouts. Okay, the drawers. Is there anything in the drawers? A letter written by your father's brother describes conditions under which your father got this house so long ago. Close the drawer. Is there anything in the right drawer? Nothing in there. Nothing in there? Okay. Coat rack. There's nothing in there. Anyway, moving on. Armchair? No, there's nothing there. I don't know. Examine something else. To the foyer. Continue. Oh god. Hi. What are you doing? Behind the bottles. There must be a... The instant he notices you, GRANDL stops speaking and heads upstairs. Luckily, he seems to have forgotten to lock the patio door. Oh, thank you. I've been wanting to go through that door. Awesome. Now we finally get to friggin' explore to the backyard. You were standing in your father's backyard. In front of you sits a stone well. At its base are a series of pipes. What is pipes? Oh god. We'll take care of that later. After, what? You examine the stone well. A thin frayed strand of rope is all that remains of the missing bucket. The crank which raises and lowers the bucket is missing. Peering inside the well, you discover it to be dry. There is no water. You think you see something on the floor deep down at its base, far underground. I don't wanna... Do I have to find out what's in the well? Of course I do. If I'm going to get whatever is in that well, I'll first need to build a new crank. And for that, I'll need some wood and nails. Shouldn't be too hard, right? Yes, of course. Okay, then. Gazebo? Hello, there's a gazebo. Stare into the crystal ball. Oh my god. The gazebo consists of thick wood, though its white paint has begun to chip, it is still sturdy. A marble column rises up from the center of the gazebo, atop which sits a purple crystal ball. Hanging from the rear of the gazebo is a potted plant of belladonna. As a child, you would wish for the crystal ball to actually work, willing images to appear in it, but alas, that never happened. Stare into it. Whoa. Suddenly a rapid sequence of images appears. You see your father, clearly worried about something, but older, much older. His face morphs into your own, eyes wide and innocent, until he transforms into a skull and burned to ash and fire. What the hell? Yeah, what does that mean anyway? Look at the belladonna plant. Okay, nothing to see there. Male statue. Take the sword. Okay, I guess we're not gonna take the sword. Wait, hold on a second. What did that say? Take the crowbar. Aha! Pick up the heavy crowbar. What the heck could that be used for? Female statue. Nothing about the female statue, but I'll read that anyway. Sure to life marble statue of an Olympian woman? Okay. Still blush at the beauty's carved in naked perfection. You're blushing at a naked statue. Dude, come on now. Okay, to the backyard. Foyer. Compartment. Open the compartment. There's nothing in there. There's nothing up here. I was supposed to stare. Oh, there it is. There. I stared into the gazebo. Crystal ball a second time. Father GRANDL's face contorted in anger like you've never seen. In his hand is an elegant black rosary with decorative cross. That's nice. The cross grows larger and larger and larger until you can view a gem at its center. Before you know it, the cross is gone. And all that remains is the gem, diamond-shaped, pinkish in tone, glowing. This is so odd. Yes, it is. Alright, moving on. Foyer. Crowbar. Heavy metal. Okay. Use a crowbar on the compartment. Inside the compartment, printed manual. Okay. Bucket and rope. Oh, good. That's for the, small coin. Take the small coin. What the heck is a small coin for? Look at the printed manual. Manual contains how to turn on and off water flow to the house via the pipes in the backyard. Aha. Close the compartment. Okay, so we got a small coin, bucket and rope. Bucket and rope. A long piece of rope is tied to the handle of an old wooden bucket. Okay. Can we use that as a crank? No? Okay. A coin, small plastic coin. I don't know what the coin is used for. Backyard, pipes. Where's the manual? Manual. Sorry. What? We did get a manual, didn't we? I guess not. Okay. Turn the valve left. Okay, sorry. Turn the valve right. Turn the valve right. I wasn't clicking the left valve. I was clicking on the right one. Okay, never mind. Bucket and rope. There we go. You tie the rope attached to the bucket to the well. The bucket now hangs perfectly, ready to be lowered. Oh, okay. So we do have to build a new crank. To the porch. To the front yard. Side lawn. Wooden shards. Take the wooden plank. Okay. That's... We need nails, right? Hammer. Where am I supposed to get nails? Through the shed. Okay, toolbox. Open the toolbox. Take the nails. Oh, excellent. Okay then. Well. Nails, plank. Well, okay. Use the hammer on it? No, okay. Can we use this on the, Sorry, my brain's kind of slow. The basement, front yard. Backyard, the well. Turn, yes, okay, there we go. We can use that as the crank. The wooden plank. Oh, wait, what? At the well, it's missing its crank. Still? You know what? I thought that would do something. Okay then. Okay, hammer the nails into place, securing the wooden plank against the well. Your makeshift crank is complete. Yay, we did it. Turn the crank. The well, whatever is at the base, but the bucket does not lower far enough down. Look inside. Well, okay then. I'm gonna go back to the foyer, to the porch, front yard, side lawn, basement, wooden crate, do a crowbar, open the, okay, cool. Using the crowbar, you force open the top of the crate. Inside are various household items, including a newspaper clipping and metal flashlight. You take the latter and examine the former. The clipping is an obituary of Randolph's stepbrother, James. You recall Randolph speaking of his sadness upon learning of his brother's passing. Okay. Can the flashlight be used to look at the into the wishing well, or the well, not wishing well. Sorry. Wait, it's already. Sorry. Okay. Oh, okay. Look inside. Oh wow, why? I guess not. Gazebo. Gazebo! Okay, examine something else. Go back to the backyard. Pipes. Right valve. Is it in the middle? I don't know. Right valve. Do nothing. What the heck? Adjust the left valve. Right? Okay, is it left? Turn the valve left. Turn the valve left. Okay. This one, middle valve. I don't know what to do with the valves. I'll be right back once I have them properly set in place. Okay, well, I heard a whooshy whoosh, and I got all the valves in the right place. The well is now working. Look inside. You peek inside the well. It is full of crystal blue water. Floating in the water is a small plastic bag with some papers inside. Okay. Cool. Okay, we're a carpenter now. You turn the makeshift crank and watch as the bucket lowers into the well. Once it reaches the water and fills, you raise the bucket back up. You are pleased to find a small plastic bag floating inside the bucket. You take the bag and open it. Inside are several journal pages, bone dry. You remove these and discard the bag. Oh, hello again, it's you. Maybe you fell down there, asked the woman. What? What's wrong? Did Timmy fell in the well? Fall, sorry, I'm pretty sure they already looked Lucy. The young woman sighs. I guess you're right. We should probably get rid of this well, though I don't want our little one falling into it when time comes. I'll call Rick out in the morning and have him seal it up first thing. What the heck? Confused, you decide to take a look at these new journal entries. Perhaps they will shed some light on the contents of the package your father obtained from the bank's safe deposit box. You take shelter from the sun so as to ease the burden on your already sore eyes and begin to read. Alright then. Conspiracy, Chapter 5. Oh, hello. You wake up earlier than normal. Whether a result of excitement or worry, you aren't sure. Truth be told, you are surprised you managed to sleep at all, given the circumstances. When you arrived back at the rectory after dinner with Anne last night, your instinct had been to open the package right away. Luckily, you had the good sense to fight desire that would wait to open it. After all, it's hard enough getting up early most mornings, even when you do go to bed early. If you had stayed up late investigating the package, Father Dan would be lucky to see you before noon. Now that morning is here, you feel jittery, anxious, tense, though your body is preparing itself for danger. Silly, you know, but as you get dressed, you can't shake the sensation. Alright, you decide, time to look at this package. You open the box and spread its contents across the bed, determined to learn what this mystery is all about. Okay, so why is this a conspiracy? Look at everything carefully. Examine the contents of the package. Okay. Folder? Standard-sized manila folder with several documents inside lies on the bed. Okay, that's cool. Chest. Open the chest. Discover that it's locked. We don't have anything to open it with. Okay, cool. Gloves. Take the gloves. Alright then. Okay. Nothing. Oh, what then? No, examine, but go to the dresser. Spare is functional if you manage to fit all your clothes inside the room to spare. What the heck? We don't have anything else? Folder and a chest. Wrapped around the folder several dozen times is a long line of thick twine. Do we need scissors? Or a knife? Okay, we don't have any of that. I'm gonna go to the kitchen. Can you get an... Ooh, there's a knife, isn't there? Church entrance. There's no kitchen. What the heck am I doing? Church bulletin, church pews, church balcony. There's nothing here. Why am I going in here? Father GRANDL. What the heck are you doing? Talk to Father GRANDL. Greetings, Father Randolph. It is good to see you. Have you seen Father Dan? By any chance? Last I checked, he was in his room, my friend. You're not my friend. You're creepy. Okay, well, I guess we're going to his room. Common area, Father Dan's room. Ooh, he's here. Hello, Father Dan. Father Dan. Whoa, jeez. Randolph, come in. Okay, thanks. Do you have a moment? Of course, what can I do for you? Ask about yesterday's homily. I was wondering if you happened to hear about my homily yesterday morning. Father Dan nods. From what Father GRANDL says, it wasn't perfect, but it was an improvement over past weeks, at least. Good job. Thanks! I feel so much better. You look sheepish. It wasn't quite what I had hoped, but thank you nonetheless. Father GRANDL has been a big help. He's taken quite a liking to you, you know. Now, is there anything else? Say goodbye. Bye! There's nothing else. And I'll take care of you too, sir. Father? Sorry. Look at the letters. Whoops. Might I handle this one request for last rites for myself, Father Dan? Knock yourself out. Okay. Look at the dresser. There's something else. What did we get? I wasn't paying attention. What do we need to do with that? Look at dresser. Look at the letters. Talk to Father Dan. Oh, I'm confused. What was I supposed to do with the letter? I have no idea. I wasn't trying to use it. Stoop. There's something else. Do we make a phone call? You don't need to call anyone? Okay. Moving on. Okay, well. Church entrance. Oh, hey, look, I have a letter for you. Also, I am sorry, yes, I am looking up a walkthrough. It's just, I'm really behind schedule in making videos for Halloween, and I'm just trying to get as much done as I can. Hey, we have a letter for you, Father. There we go. You're welcome. GRANDL takes the letter and reads it. If you'll excuse me, Father Randolph, I must see to preparing for this. What? Is it the Lifestream? What are you hiding? Garden shears, I need those. Okay, thank you. I gotta go back to... No. Rectory entrance, common area, my room. Use... Oh, crap, sorry. Oh, bed. Whoops. Folder. Use the shears. Here we go. Using the shears, you cut apart the twine binding the manila folder. Standard size manila folder with several documents inside lies on the bed. Read documents. Inside the folder are dozens of documents, each from a different source that detail a legend about a mystical realm parallel to our own, known as the Lifestream. Whoa! Parallel universe! Yes! According to the documents, the Lifestream is reputed to be a realm in which one's greatest wishes and desires become reality. Inside the Lifestream, matter can bend to one's will, and anything one could ever want, hope, or dream can come into existence with a mere thought. In that way, it represents the perfect life, personal bliss, custom fitted to each individual. Inhabitants inside the Lifestream can sometimes be seen by those in the real world and vice versa, seen but not able to directly communicate. Once one enters the Lifestream, however, it is apparently impossible to leave. Thus, the alleged paradise becomes an eternal prison. A trap that one can never escape. Despite this, the documents imply that the Lifestream somehow has a power that renders humans incapable of resisting its temptations. Ooh. Well. A pink diamond-shaped gem the size of one's fist, known as the Almas Mocatus, is somehow linked to this realm. It glows with a mysterious energy and acts as a gateway to the realm. A group known as the Brotherhood of Singha is dedicated to protecting it and keeping knowledge of the Lifestream from the rest of humanity. After all, they argue with the general population were to find out about the realm's existence. Every person in the world would want to go inside, and all of humanity would be doomed. Oh boy, chance all this is true, ramifications would be staggering. Alright, man in the confession booth seemed really worried about all this. I should read over these documents very carefully and see if I can find more information. Put down folder, no something glistening. Oh, it's an elegant key! We can use the elegant key on the chest. Elegant key, chest. I know what's in the chest, don't you guys? This seems awfully obvious. Here we go, key. We got a gem. Ooh, it's pretty. Put on my gloves. Take the gem. Whoa. With your gloved hand, you pick up the gem. Careful never to let it touch your bare skin. Through the leather of the glove, you can tell that the gem is somehow warm to the touch. What a beautiful gem. I should take it to Father Dan and ask his opinion. He always was interested in ancient history. Maybe he's heard the Lifestream legend before. Sure, I bet he has. Maybe he's behind it and he already knows. Ask Father Dan's opinion. I think that's a good idea. Okay. Father Dan. Ask about the Lifestream. This may sound somewhat odd, but have you ever heard of something called the Lifestream? Father Dan looks perplexed. Can't say that I have. What is it? Well, I'm gonna give you the gem, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Whoops. Feeling somewhat foolish, you fill Father Dan in on what you've learned. Showing him the documents you obtained from the safe deposit box, you argue that the documents look dated and authentic, and you ask for his thoughts on the subject that unifies them, about which you find yourself starting to believe. The enigmatic realm refers to as the Lifestream. After looking all over the information, Father Dan turns inward, eyes closed. After several moments of silence, he looks up and smiles. Wow, that's quite a story. But that's all that is. Are you sure about that? I have proof. I have proof. Here's the gem. You pull out the gem in your gloved hand and show it to Father Dan. His eyes widen, and he asks if he can hold it. You hand him the second glove and instruct him to put it on. After he does, so you cautiously hand him the gem and look into his curious eyes, waiting for his response. Well, I'll be. It feels warm to the touch, even through the glove. It might be proof. This might be proof that the legend is real, Father Dan. Yes, you can keep the gem, of course. But what should I do in the meantime? As far as this is concerned, nothing. I'll call a friend at the Vatican. He'll certainly be able to explain this. Wait to hear back from me, okay? Very well, Father Dan, but please, be careful. Of course, don't worry. Father Dan with proof, okay? And that is the end of chapter 5. Father Dan's... okay. He looks way too into it. As Father Dan grasps the gem in awe, you bid him farewell, feeling the intense need to hold it once more. You can't explain it, but you are somehow instinctively drawn to the gem's power. Oh boy, you return to your own bedroom and, despite the early morning hour, lie down deep in thought. That gem must be the Almas Maquetas, which is referred to in the folder you found in the safe deposit box. But if that's the case, then it can actually open the Lifestream? Yes, it can. None of this can be true, of course. It's all superstition, science fiction, as Father Dan said, isn't it? Fighting an uncharacteristic pang of jealousy toward Father Dan for keeping your gem, you drift into an uneasily restless sleep. Good night. Making contact. What, are we gonna talk to aliens or something? Hold on, I'll be right back. My voice is going out on me. Meanwhile, back in the present. That must be it, you realize. The pain in your head momentarily forgotten. The package your father retrieved contains notes on a magical realm called the Lifestream, in which one's greatest wishes come true, and those inside it can be seen by the real world. The young couple you keep seeing, they're not ghosts. They must be inside the Lifestream, which means the legend is true. Your father might be there too. It would certainly explain how he disappeared without trace. He's not missing, he's trapped. Wait, what? Wait. Whoa! Okay then. If that's the case, then you don't know how to get him out. Is it even possible? You suppose you'll have to try. And try that we will. But for the sake of my voice, I am going to end the video here. My thumb is itchy, and my voice kind of hurts. So I'll pick this up next time. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I know I am. I really like games like this. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you liked, hit that button down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next video. Stay awesome. Bye.